piece that Shikamaru says. Oh wait, who do you want to judge? By the way.
This Batman's recording is. So
Okay, Loki, or do y'all want to judge?
Sorry, bro, I can't right now. Sorry.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, that's cool with me. All right, so we can start. Would you want to go first, or do you want me to go first? Not Pars. I'm gonna just call you Nas. I'm not gonna call you Parsley.
yeah, that's different. Everybody calls you Parsley.
All right, go ahead. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Sure, you can start.
Okay, do you want to scale first, or do you want me to scale first?
Go ahead. I want to hear you.
Okay, but yeah, do you know Shikamaru calls Choji the strongest out of the Genin present?
Shikamaru calls her the strongest in gaming.
Yeah, he says the strongest out of the Genin. Do you need the scan for that?
No.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. So like Choji, and sure, like in brutal strength, he could just be talking about like brutal strength, like stealing shit.
Like, are you talking about just his AP?
Right.
Okay. Sure. I don't even care. It can just be AP. All right. So he has the AP that's higher than Neji. All right.
No.
Did you say yeah?
No, because that's like
not understanding. You said no or yes?
Like okay, like he could be more destructive than Neji.
No or yes? Like that's what I'm kind of asking.
Well, I'm not gonna agree to that. So because like it's way more complicated when it comes.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So like Neji has way better like taijutsu, right? So like when it comes to Neji's taijutsu, he's able to like shut off. So like it's not destructive power.
So he has an ability. Okay, cool. That can shut down chakra points. Is great. That the statement says compared to me or Neji or anyone else here, Choji is by far the strongest. So I'm just talking about AP. That doesn't refute my argument, so we can move on.
I mean, we don't have to move on because it's actually just stated that Sakura's Uka is the strongest. Yeah. So like that Sakura and Ukon is the strongest in the Sound 4. So like it would make sense that Kiba would be the strongest out of everybody.
Sakura and Ukon?
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't change what I'm saying. They're just saying that that's not relevant to what I'm saying. That literally has nothing to do.
It is 100% relevant because that would mean Kiba's the strongest and not Choji.
Wait, no. That just means how does that mean Kiba's the strongest?
Because he like beat up Sakura and Ukon.
That just means Choji can also beat up Sakura and Ukon.
no, it doesn't.
If
you'd have to prove that because Jirobo was beating.
If Kiba has less AP than Choji has more. Kiba beats up Sakura and Ukon. That means Choji can beat up Sakura and Ukon. That's simple.
No, because Choji and Jirobo, they were both relative until like Choji uses the card.
That just means
had to like they were literally relative.
Strength, Jirobo can also be relative physically to the other Sound 4. Doesn't change anything.
No, Jirobo shouldn't be as strong physically as Sakura and Ukon because Sakura and Ukon is just stated the strongest.
They're stated the strongest fighters. That doesn't mean that they have the same AP. Do you know Tayuya is considered strong and she fights with ethereal weapons? She literally just bites people's souls with her summonings. Is that a physical AP stat?
That's fine, but like again,
so then
Choji isn't stronger.
That wasn't an answer. My question was, if she fights with no AP, like no physical AP, right? She uses her like genjutsu and what's it called? What's that other shit? The Doki demons, right? And they only bite ethereally, like on your soul. That means AP isn't what they mean by strong here. That just means can win a fight.
I mean, like okay, so AP like wouldn't exactly matter in the fight, right?
Exactly. So you're not talking about AP, so you can't be scaling their AP here. That doesn't follow.
Well, the thing is you can't really say that Choji because you're trying to say that Choji is above everybody. That's because
Yes, I can. The statement
Itamaru said he's the
explicitly says
strongest.
that, and you just agreed with it. You said it can be only referring to strength, which is AP.
I was mainly talking about destructive power. Like he could
Yeah,
use
that's
his fist
AP.
and destroy.
DC destructive
So a lot
capacity is
better.
just a measure of AP, dog. It's the same thing.
Right, but I'm saying Neji would be able to win in a fight. It doesn't matter if he has more like AP.
Scaling AP, I don't give a fuck if you're saying Neji has other hacks. I don't care. That's not relevant. So that none of that's relevant to Choji's AP. Okay, so Choji has better AP. GG's. Let's move on. So
No, I didn't
okay,
agree to
okay,
that.
okay, whatever. You gave your argument.
Move
Okay. So speed wise, do you know that the sound four are considered relative to each other, except for what they call Ukon and Sakon the strongest?
Let me see that.
See what?
That they're relative to each other. What prove that?
Okay, 1 second. This thing is ready, but yeah, that is one example. But 1 second. Mm-mm.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, so here's two scans that kind of prove the point. The first one, they all fight these Jonin and jump at the exact same time, which means that their reaction speed is somewhat similar. Do you have any contention with that? Nas.
I mean, that's fine.
Okay, and then in the second one, look at the bottom left scan. Kido Maru says, if we'd held back, right, we'd be dead right now. He makes a statement about all of them, saying none of them could have not gone all out and died, and they would not have died. So they all have to be going full power to survive, which means that they have relative stats. Because if not, then only some of them would have had to hold back, while others could have gone full power.
Nah, no. That's like that's a stretch, to be honest.
What is a stretch? What does that mean?
Like it's a little bit of a stretch because the thing is that when they all get amped, they're probably all gonna get amped differently.
If they're all going to get amped differently, then it shouldn't matter if some of them hold back versus some of them not holding back. So that defeats the argument.
Well, they're just fighting stronger opponents. They're saying that we're not strong enough. Doesn't mean like, oh, some of you guys can, some and I can't or something.
Yeah, I know exactly. So if they all have to go full power if all of them have to go full power to fight the same opponent, that means that at relative marks they can't hold back. If there was a statement that said if certain people hold back, they'd be able to win, that would show some non-relative stance. But the fact that they all have to go full power means that they are relative. Right? That's simple.
Well, yeah, but besides Sakura and Ukun, so that statement is just
He
inconsistent.
doesn't say besides Sakon, who's the strongest, right, as a fighter. He says if we, which is all of them, we is all the group. Because if Ukon's that much stronger, or Sakon and Ukon, Why can't he just hold back and the rest of them go full power?
Why would he hold back if he's just trying to finish the mission?
That's what the statement provides us with. A simple explanation of why they're all relative. Because he includes all of them. He doesn't say subjectively, you can't do this, but me, Tayuya, and Jirobo can do this, right? So I mean that proves my point. This is kind of retarded. And it doesn't matter. You agreed to the first one, so yeah. In speed, they're all relative.
No, I didn't agree to shit. I don't know. You're just like moving on to
the first scan. You literally said, "Yeah, that's fine." So it doesn't even matter. Even if I didn't win this point,
they're
the
similar.
First you agreed to, so they have similar speeds. Yes, they have similar. That means
they're not relative.
Speed is similar. That's what relativity means, dog.
No,
yes, it does.
Similar
it
and relative
on the same level. It's on the same level.
Similar and relative mean two different things.
Yes, with small deviations.
Yes, okay, we agree on that. All right, let's move on.
No. I said yes to what I'm saying. I can't hear you, so I don't know what in the fuck you're saying.
I said similar and relative don't mean the same thing.
That's obviously in contradiction to what I just said. That means we disagree.
Because relative means equal.
No,
similar means about.
Yes, that's not what relative means. Is that what relative means? You're a dumbass.
Well, when I think of relative in like,
bitch, I don't give a fuck what you think. That's so retarded. Like what?
All right, man. Damn, I don't know why I'm getting so pissed. We have like a chill debate, like
damn. Relative, considered in relation or in proportion.
Oh my god, you're so sad.
Oh my god,
I didn't concede. You can move on to your other shit because I didn't prove anything. Sorry.
Okay, so I proved the definition. You're a dumbass.
No, you did it, but okay. Go ahead.
Okay, relative, consider in relation or in proportion to something else. That is not the same. Proportional does not mean equal.
When I say relative, right? In a fight, when we're talking about power scaling, it means equal.
That's just your proprietary interpretation. I'm giving the colloquial or common understanding, right? So mine has more likely usage. Yours is some proprietary shit that you can't prove anyone else uses. Fuck.
Okay, well, the thing is, you would have to.
Yeah, that's what I guess. Yeah, I mean, this is another scan that shows the exact same thing. Kiba admits he has higher AP, but I mean, I kind of slammed on that, so we didn't even do that. But I need to keep this scan though.
It's just I agree he has more destructive power, but I said it's way more complicated than that.
He's retarded. Okay, so his AP and speed are his AP's above, his speed is at least relative. Do you know with the pills he gets amped?
Yes, I know when he takes the pills he gets amped.
So in his fight against Neji, if he takes even one pill, that gives him a 2 times amp. If he takes 2 pills, it's a 5 times amp. He takes all 3, it's a 10 times amp. Okay, so yeah, if he gets up to 5 to between, so let's say he takes the second or third pill, he blitzes and one shot. If he just takes the first one, he's way faster and can one shot Neji. So yeah,
he's not one shotting Neji, bro.
We already demonstrated his AP was significantly above everyone in the vicinity. Shikamaru says it and Kiba says it. The fuck?
He's not one-shotting Neji.
Okay, that's part of your scaling. You need to bring up his durability.
Okay, wait, hold on,
I'm not done.
Why are you so angry?
Bro,
wait, but you just told me to prove something.
I can just slam you and finish my game, bro.
Wait, what?
So,
you're not slamming me. I haven't even gone to my scaling.
Bro, his AP scales to his durability via Newton's third law. Do you disagree?
What do you say?
Newton's third law. For every force, there's an equal and opposite force. He can withstand the force of his own attacks.
Fuck out of here. Okay. We're moving off the deep end
durability above Neji's, so Neji can't damage him, and he one shots Neji. So, go ahead. You disagree? You disagree?
I disagree, though. Let me get into my scaling.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Neji, right? He gets he tanks like a shit ton. Like CS2 Kitamaro, right?
No, he doesn't.
He tanks. Yes, he does. He tanks a shit ton of his arrows and his
He gets
light
shot
webs
through
and
the chest.
everything.
He gets shot through every
Okay,
time.
I didn't interrupt you. Shut up. Shut up. I
I'm
didn't interrupt
disagreeing
you.
with your claims.
So
I let you
he
disagree every time you had a claim. That's what.
okay. So the thing is like the Neji, right? Neji was tanking literally everything, bro.
Can you prove that? Yeah,
He
prove he tanked these attacks.
Okay.
He never
I mean,
tanked.
he won the
I know
fucking
you're
battle.
retarded. He never tanked
He
anything.
won.
He would have died
He
if he didn't
did.
get saved. He wouldn't have. He would have died.
Bro, he tanked a full ass like arrow into
Just show
his
this
back.
tank. Just show the tanking. Show the tanking. Go ahead.
Okay.
This nigga slow. Like.
And then when did Neji get
Just
saved?
show it. Just show it. Just show it. Just show it. Just show it. Like.
I think he's using a different definition of what tanking is.
He must mean took straight through the chest. What does that prove?
Well, like straight in the is right through the chest from the back. That's what I'm saying.
What
Like
does
in his
that
blind
prove?
spot.
How does that
Yeah,
scale him in any way? How does that scale him in any way?
Well, he literally was getting shit on by a bunch of spiders and all kinds of other shit. And then
So
he
he
was
got
literally
damaged by spiders. What does that tell us? How does that scale him?
I'm just saying his durability is better than what you think because he could
He
get
doesn't.
pierced right into the fucking
Wait,
back.
what do you mean by
He's still
durability?
chilling.
Like he doesn't get killed?
Right.
Based on my statement, that means Kidomaru doesn't have AP on the same level as Choji, right? So Choji would just have more AP, and he would likely kill him way quicker.
I mean, if he gets pierced right through the back, like
Yeah, how do you know?
Okay.
How do you know Choji's punches wouldn't just break his fucking body in half?
okay, so the thing about like punching Neji is that it doesn't work if Neji just shuts off that body part.
You're just saying if he beats and is faster than Choji, which I've scaled him higher, then Choji can't fight. Like duh, but that's the thing in question.
Also, that like since Neji is definitely faster than Choji, can we agree on that?
Yeah, prove that. Yeah, go ahead, prove that.
Because he like simultaneously like blocks a shit ton of arrows.
He just used
128 bombs.
He just okay. And I don't want to get this so retarded, but he has precog because the arrows are shot in a straight line, right? So he can just sit there, watch the arrow get shot, and then precog it, and then block it. Is that simple?
Okay. But he still has the combat ability to be able to hit all of them.
Precog isn't a speed feat.
Okay, but being able to hit all the arrows is a speed feat.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Not if you're precog.
Yes, it is. Because in the
No,
Sasuke versus Lee in the Sasuke versus Lee battle, Sasuke was able to react with his eyes, with his precog against Lee, but he wasn't able to actually get anything off.
He didn't react.
He wasn't able to punch him.
All he did, listen, I'll just explain because you're retarded. All he did was perceive that he was going to move it like in one way, right? His speed just wasn't able to keep up with it. That doesn't mean his speed need be on the same level as his perception, right? It just means it needs to be faster than what he was presenting. So that doesn't scale his speed to his precog perception, right?
It definitely like okay, so the eye and his arms.
Hey, quick question. If I'm watching a gunman pull out a fucking AR and shoot it right at my chest, and I look at the barrel of the gun and move out the way before he shoots, am I faster than a bullet now?
Like, okay, first of all, I can't even like finish anything I'm saying. Like, you're just asking all these questions, calling me retarded, and I haven't even done shit to you, bro. And then now you're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna move on and go to my game, bro." Like, you just
answer. Am I faster than a bullet because I precog where a gunman is going to shoot?
Bro, you're not even fun to debate. I'm not. I'm just gonna beat you, bro.
All right, you can see. All right, GG.
I didn't concede for shit. I just don't want to debate you because you're a piece of shit.
Okay, you conceded. GG's. Easy clap.
All right. Anyways, who else wants to debate?
I already
I'd
slammed
rather
him.
debate Marcus. Like, I
If
know
he gives
Marcus
up,
is
I'm
better
done.
than
Yeah,
me,
if he gives up, I
but
already
like,
slammed. So I'm not worried.
I'd rather debate him because he's not a piece of shit.
Yeah, you got slammed. You got slammed. GG's. Easy claps.
I'm just not. I'm not trying to debate somebody that's just gonna be, oh, you're retarded, and then like say I'm like taking too many points, interrupting me, all that shit. It's annoying.
What you respond to everything, nigga? You just suck. Like the fuck.
I'd only debate go for that shit.
I literally stopped and asked you, bitch. The fuck. No, that's a feat. I just slammed partially.
I'm done.
What?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna up with that.
Oh.
It's just stupid.
Damn, you got slammed, though, bro. Yeah, you need a. Okay. All right, little
Yeah.
bro. What was the last thing you said?
I was talking about how like getting pierced through from the back should definitely like be more than just like destructive power, like an explosion, because you're getting hit directly into the heart. So that's what I was saying. Like Neji is
What is
able to
that? Are
tank
you
that.
trying to scale from saying Neji got stabbed in the chest?
He got like stabbed like right near the heart,
I know. What
like right in the
stat are you
arteries.
trying to scale from that, bro?
I'm saying that like he can still tank like hella fucking like
What? Let me just be clear. What statistic are you trying to scale?
I'm trying to scale it like AP and durability.
You're trying.
Durability
It has to
scales
be
with
one. You
AP.
can't. No, it'd have to be one. You couldn't be saying his AP scales anywhere from him getting stabbed in the chest, right? Because that's not a destructive feat in any way. It's like saying, let me give you an example. It's like saying someone shot you, so that tells me how hard you punch.
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
The thing is, Neji is more complicated because
No,
he
there's two
shuts
different
off
categories,
points.
bro. Like, no, that's not how that works. Getting shot doesn't tell me how hard you hit. Sorry, but
If he's able to get off like the trigrams against Kitamaru, who like is like a complete fucking like alternate like enemy for him. Like he's a range fighter. Meanwhile, Neji is like a close range fighter. Like Neji is just smarter than Choji, and he would literally be able to be
interject real
fast
quick.
enough.
Because there's context as to how he got off, and it doesn't really matter if he got off the trigrams, but he got them off from range, right? So Kitamaru couldn't interject or like stop his attack because he wasn't near him, right? The only thing he could have done was shot an arrow, which Neji was waiting for. So that's not a speed feat. He just wasn't even in range to hit him if he did the trigram, right? Or the 64 palms, right?
This is real problem.
Okay,
So
that doesn't scale anything. But
it does because okay, you're when it comes to Neji, the way he fights, if he's able to outsmart, maneuver, and everything, and he's able to at least touch you, like it's kind of over. Because
wait, hold on. I'm just gonna scale this. Do you know that he can't? If Choji uses his giant expansion, Neji can't reach his chakra points. He's too big. He's like mountain sized.
wait, why wouldn't he be able to reach his chakra?
His chakra points are too spread apart, and Choji's faster and stronger, so he would win.
Prove that the chakra points are spread apart.
Are you serious? So let me just
Yeah.
give you an example. If I have just I poke, or sorry, I color Sharpie.
This is Naruto. This is
Yeah,
Naruto.
I know, dumbass.
This is
Chill out.
Naruto.
I know, special ed. Chill out. So if I color Sharpie points on a balloon, I blow the balloon up. Are the points going to expand and move away from each other?
Oh my god. But like
Yeah,
the thing,
yeah.
okay. So you're saying that okay, if the points like spread apart or whatever, that or not the points, if the body spreads apart, that the points stay in the same spot. Is that what you're saying?
No, they have to move as well, right? Because they're a part of they're embedded in the body.
No, that is what you're saying because you're saying it's embedded in the body, and then he expands his body to make it bigger.
So the points have to expand as well. Yes.
Okay, but Neji could still just like because all he has to do is use like if he becomes bigger, he could just use rotation.
Rotation doesn't shut off his chakra points. Only Gentle Fist does.
Yeah, but rotation will just like if he goes big and tries to like slam him, like Choji jumps and tries to like slam him to the ground, like he could just use rotation that was able to like have the stamina.
Can rotation stop Choji? Can you prove that? Because I scaled his AP above the sound floors.
Well, the rotation was literally comparable to Gaara's defense.
Tenten said that she doesn't
And
know all of Gaara's defenses.
okay,
Does
so
Tenten know all of Gaara's defenses?
well, it sounds like she does. If
She does.
Kishimoto sat there and wrote it
She's
down,
only seen him fight in the battle. She's only seen him fight. That's not true.
Kishimoto sat there and approved that. So that means that it's just like, okay, so it's comparable to his defense.
Okay.
Doesn't mean, why would Kishimoto sit there and be like, oh, 1010 is going to say this and it's not going to be true. She's going to be biased about it.
Because characters can be wrong in the series. That's the point of a series. Characters have lack of knowledge. That's what makes it interesting. If one character knew everything about the series, it'd be over.
Okay, and then after that, like when Gaara and Naruto are fighting, like after the Chunin exams, like Gaara wants to see Naruto's power because he thinks it's impressive enough to go against him because he was fighting Hyuga and he's like Neji, and he like called him Hyuga or whatever because he thinks he sees Neji as a threat. So
yeah, that just means Choji in AP outscales Gaara as well. What's the issue?
you would have to prove that. That would mean Jiroba would beat Gaara, which isn't true because Gaara is able to like fight Kimimaru.
Gaara. So here's two different things. Gaara trained after this, so that's a different Gaara you're scaling. And then two, yeah, it's totally feasible. Jiroba might knock the shit out of Gaara. What's the issue?
But Neji also like trained. So like if Gaara and Neji are both like training their defense, like Neji could still just be fucking comparable to Gaara.
Trained and grew to the same amount. Can you prove that?
Like okay. Even if I like tell you that, like even if I give you that, it still doesn't matter because when you talked about how 1010 could just be biased or whatever, Kishimoto still sat and wrote that down.
I didn't say biased. I said wrong. Characters have flawed knowledge statements consistently, right? For example, I'll give you another one. They think Obito is fucking Madara, right? Multiple people say this, right? Are they right because they said it? Because Kishimoto wrote it in
not the
story?
same.
Yeah, I know exactly.
We're not talking about power. We're not talking about power though.
Why do power statements
when you're
have
talking
to be true?
about that?
Why do power statements have to be true?
The power statements have to be true because the Chunin exams was literally just about power itself. Like everybody has seen everybody fight at the same time and stuff, and they're comparing other people to other people.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid. They haven't seen all their fucking techniques.
I am fucking stupid as fuck. I'm the most stupidest fucking person ever. Apparently, that's all.
Okay, listen. I'll just paint this clear. This needs to be done because you're a fucking idiot and wasting my time. I haven't seen all of Gaara's techniques. Do you know the technique where he sits in the sandball?
That's like his second defense.
Yeah. Do you know that Tenten hasn't seen that ability yet?
That's fine.
So she doesn't know.
All I did was okay.
She doesn't know all of his
all I did was compare Neji to his first defense. and then Neji. This is a stronger Neji.
That's not Gaara's strongest defense.
No.
Then so her statement couldn't be. It couldn't encompass everything. She doesn't know, so that's why it's flawed. It's that simple.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean strongest defense. I meant first defense. If he's comparable to his first defense, if it's comparable to the first defense, and then choji, right? The way that rotation works, the way that rotation works is that if you do get touched by the rotation, like your chocolate points get fucked up, right? So
no,
the thing is,
I mean, wait, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
And not if you back.
Choji, that's not one. Prove that, and then two, it's very simple. Jirobo could just beat Gaara. There's no issue with that. This weaker Gaara could lose to Jirobo. There's absolutely no inconsistency there. Can you prove that he doesn't? Weaker, you can't. But can you prove that weaker Gaara does not lose to Jirobo?
Okay, I'm not even finished with what I'm saying. I'm not even finished.
This is a claim you made earlier. You still haven't proven. You said Jirobo loses because a stronger Gaara defeats Kimamaru. Actually, he doesn't defeat Kimamaru. He almost dies. He only wins because Kimamaru gets sick. So no, he doesn't even beat that Kimamaru. So no. Okay, GG's, you fucking lost, bitch. You trash. All right, D1, can you give a judgment? This nigga's wasting my time.
Yeah, you won.
All right. Yeah, you won, I guess, but we didn't even finish, so fuck off, bro. What the hell is this?
Fuck.
You only won. You won like noodles when you had to go to work with Slag Kage. That's how you won. Is that how you gonna win? Yeah. What the fuck is this?
He sucks. Like he's terrible. Fuck.
He's terrible. He's so bad. He's making me so sad. Oh. Nah.
He gonna slam. Debate's over. He gonna slam.
Well, I had a lot more to go, but
Nothing you were
I guess
saying.
I got slammed.
Slam, little boy.
Oh, that's. I'm trying to look through the chapter. I was about to get some more evidence, but apparently I got slammed. He has somewhere to go. He said that already. He has somewhere to go. So
I'm trying to finish.
Chainsaw. Go ahead. Finish your game. Finish your game. Cry about it later. It's okay.
You got slammed. No one thinks you won. You're trash. You're trash.
You're good. We haven't even like finished the debate.
Yes, we have. You fucking got slammed. You couldn't scale your character anywhere. I scaled mine.
Like Brummies, bro. You sound like Brummies right now.
Is that another nigga who slams you?
That's the nigga that I slammed.
Nah, he probably bitched you. You just think you won.
You do the exact same shit either. It's just funny. What's up? He's obviously done.
These kids suck. They're not good. Like,
go play your game. Well, are you leaving or not? Wait, are you leaving or not, Chainsaw? Are you leaving or not?
I'm gonna be in here, but you got slammed. So what do you want?
Like, are you going to continue with the debate, or are you just leaving?
I already proved all my points. Do you have anything else to prove, or what?
That's it. That's all you have.
Yeah, I already won my scaling. So yes.
You didn't win anything. If I could.
Oh my God, Judge. Yeah, did I win the scaling? Did I win my own scaling?
He's trying to move on, bro. Like Batman. He just.
D1. Did I
we
not
would have to resume the debate.
Like this nigga's a fucking retard. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's so depressed. He's like, what is this? Well, okay, he won a half-baked debate. That's fine. I'm trying to keep going, but he wants to just go to the judges.
What do you? What do you need to scale still? Like, I don't understand. You just been talking.
I'm okay. Well, let me fucking get some scams going.
What do you need to scale, bitch?
Okay, we're done. We're done. Oh my god. Fuck it, we're done. This guy is hilarious. We're done. Yeah, I know that. I know. He obviously doesn't want to actually debate. He just wants to be a little bitch. So I'll give him that.
I'm asking you what you have to scale, and you can't even fucking tell me. I'm asking you what
I'm literally about to show
you can't say
something, but
anything, dumbass nigga.
No. I want to show something, but he wants to move to judgments already. Because he obviously
No, I
doesn't
said
want to be here.
unless you have something to scale, yes, let's move on. But you haven't told me.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I even
cool.
stopped and asked you, what do you have to add? You said, let me get scans. That's not something to add, little boy. That's not a fucking stat. That's not anything.
Wait, so you're not gonna let me go get a scan?
For what, bitch?
Yeah. Why do I have to tell you, bitch?
Because if it's not, you could be getting a scan that says Naruto was twerking fucking butt booty naked. That doesn't have anything to do with the debate. Like, what? Just saying I'm going to get a scan doesn't mean anything relevant to the debate, dog. That's simple.
I don't know why I have to tell you like what I'm getting, but whatever.
No, this debate's over. This nigga fucking sucks. Like, okay. These niggas always eating something nasty, bro. Like, yeah. Christmas is cool though. That's what's up.